part 2. Sorry, my phone went out of battery and got cut. So basically where we left off was I had the veggies, I had all the spices and stuff, and I added this to it in pans, and then I basically just put it to I mixed it all together and added it to the meat. So that's pretty straightforward. Yes, awesome. Come over here. At the same time, I've changed my mind. I'm not going to add these halfway through. I'm going to actually add the root veg. I'm going to add everything to it now. So if you come over here, boom, I'm going to put that in as well. Lovely. Boom, and that's how I'm going to do that. So that's all in. I've got veggies as well that I'm going to chuck in as well. Normally, because I don't want to stuff up the, I don't want to make them too mushy because it's a long period of time cooking. But with casseroles, because you're not moving it, it tends to hold its shape a lot better, and the flavors are all infused and whatnot. And you know, it's all good for it to be a little mushy because it is a casserole. So these I'm going to keep it quite chunky, but it's good to have your greens in there. Yeah, I've already got some already chopped up over here, and I'm going to add that to the mix. And I'm also going to do the same with the eggplant. Same thing. However you want to do it. Keep it nice and rustic, because it does shrink, and you'll probably have a hard time finding it in the actual curry later on. Nice sharp knife, and don't forget to take off the end piece stalks. We don't want that in there. And that's ready to go in the curry as well. So that's your veggie part. Also, at the same time, I'm going to do tomatoes as well. Because it's a casserole, you can actually, you know, if you're being fussy, you can take out the middle part, but like I said, you know, it's a casserole, it's a bit rustic. All we want is the flavours, and we keep it nice and rustic, because it's all going to end up being liquid anyway. So nothing wrong with a bit of segments here. So that's nicely done. So that's that part. So I'm going to add this to the top of the actual curry. So everything's basically going inside. Tomato. If that doesn't look delicious, I don't know what will. And boom, that's pretty much nearly there. I'm just going to give it a bit of a mix. But before I do that, I'm going to chop up some oomph. I need some oomph for my curry. So I'm going to chop up some, if you don't know what this is at home, then you're stupid, chili. This is chili. I'm going to keep the seeds in because I want that heat here. I'm only going to add this because I want it to be sort of a medium to mild type curry. Like that, once it all starts cooking, and it's going to break down and into the thing. What I need to show people now also is my secret ingredients. Come over here. Over here we have what I call golden curry. It's a mild curry sauce mix. But I love the flavour of this. This is what it looks like. It's like a big block, and they chop off a couple. So it's like beef stock or whatnot that you chuck into a sauce. But this is a curry one. So you just break that over, and then once it starts casseroling and mixing in, this will all start mixing and melting and being added to the flavour. You can add it to the sauce and melt it down as well, but purely up to you. You can add it whenever you want. So I'm just going to give this a bit of a mix here. Use your tongs, use whatever, and just slowly just mix this in. You got your tomatoes in. I'm going to add my can of chickpea, and rather than strain the juice, I'm actually going to add it with the juice because the juice is a nice salt brine, and you don't want to waste their flavour. So this has got chickpeas in it. Well, and my can of tomato. These are all flavours that add layers and layers of immense, dense flavour. So you can have copious amounts of flavour here. And that's pretty much it. Come over here. What I'm going to do now is demonstrate what it's going with quickly, because we're running out of time. Over here I have couscous. It's pearl couscous. It's slightly bigger than your normal average couscous. Yeah, 250 grams into a bowl. Boom, easy. What I'm going to do, I'm actually in this thing right here. I'm going to add some raisins, and this is going to be like rices to curry, but we're going to do a slightly flashy version. So this is a pearl couscous infused with saffron, raisins, and orange. A little bit more. Sun-made, because that's the brand that we grew up on. Comes in those little packets, and I don't mind eating a bit. Lovely. Cool. So you've got your raisins. Add as much as you want. Over here we have our orange. Take off the sticker. And we just want the zest of it, yeah? So take the zest off that. Because you want the oils of the zest going through it. And then we're going to cut that open and squeeze it into the liquid. This is not the best zester, but it will do. Here you go. Boom. And over here we have saffron. This is a secret recipe. This is probably people don't know what saffron is. It's the most expensive spice you can get in the world. This here is $10, and it's not even a gram. So there you go. And it's from the stigmas of the crocus flower. Boom. That's a bit of knowledge in case you think I'm a dumb cat. And I'm just going to use half of this here. Well, not even that. This is a couple of stems, because this is quite powerful stuff. Yeah. Indians, Middle East, Mediterranean people use it in all their cooking, ice creams, anything. Saffron. Yeah, expensive. Also too, 250 grams of pearl couscous. We need liquid, yeah. And what we're going to do, we're going to tip some orange juice in here, because I don't want you to sit there and squeeze a shitload of orange juice. You got that. You can have the orange of this. We don't want to waste this orange. We got this orange. Squeeze that in there. Squeeze that in there. And this other one as well. Squeeze that in there. Boom. Squeeze that in there. Plenty of juice. That's good shit. Come over here. And we need to use a stock. Add stock to it. This will give it its desired salt content. For 200 grams of couscous, you need 2.5 cups. So this is roughly this is a litre, which is basically 2 cups. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat this up in the microwave. Heat this up in the microwave. And basically what we do, simple, we add the liquid once it's boiling hot, add the liquid to this, and then we glad wrap it. And then we let it sit there. And what it does, it soaks on the liquid, and it basically, yeah, it's pretty simple type dish to do. Soaks in the liquid and becomes nice and fluffy and edible. I'm going to come back and show you how it's plated once it's done. Allow the curry in the oven about 2.5 hours to cook at 180 to 200. You don't want to mix it because you've got lots of stuff in there. And when we come back, part 3, I'll show you how to plate it up. Illegal. Peace.